Hi guys, I'm Moer.
I'm Siri.
I'm Nicole.
I'm Sruti.
And today we're here doing a review of Auntie Jenny's, which is a new boba store that opened up in Heritage Plaza.
Boba Shop is a franchise of a popular chain that is international, and it just opened in the plaza next to Daiso on Culver. So yeah, we're so excited to try the drinks.
Okay, and we got 4 drinks, starting with the taro mochi fresh milk. We have the strawberry green fresh tea. We have
It's the mango pomelo sago.
And then
The brown sugar boba tea latte.
These are all of the drinks that were on their top 6 menu.
First, we have their most popular drink, the classic mango pomelo sago, and it contains mango and coconut.
This drink is made in different layers, so you have to basically mix it, as you can see. So we're just gonna mix it and do a taste test for everyone. And we're gonna rate it on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
I think it's I really like the combination of different textures. I like the mango flavor. I will say I'm not a really big fan of the pomelo flavor just because it's a little bitter. There's like a bitter afternote to it, but it does cut through the sweetness really well. But other than that, the coconut is really creamy and it meshes well with the fruitiness of the mango, and it's like a good mix of sweet and tart.
I would actually agree with Siri. I got this drink. I really like it. I think it's like actually a dupe of like the Haiti coconut mango boom, and I actually really like the pomelo because I feel like overall this drink is like very sweet, but that really like helps with the sweetness, so I really liked it.
I don't think I really tasted the pomelo, but I liked it. I really like mango drinks, and then I also really liked like the coconut jellies and stuff inside. It was like I got like my sip was like a lot of jelly, so I really like that.
I feel like I can't really taste the mango as much. I feel like I taste more coconut than I taste mango. I wasn't really a fan of this drink, and I think it's the pomelo. It's like this grainy like texture, and I don't like that. It tastes like more like chia seeds, and I don't really like the texture of that. Now we're gonna be giving our ratings on a scale of 1 to 10. I'll start. I'd give it like a 5 out of 10.
I give it a 9 out of 10 just because I don't think it's anything like super special.
Yeah, I would give it a 9 out of 10.
That's like a solid 7. I mean, I don't think I would be a repeat customer, but it's good to have for a first time, and it's definitely good to just try.
Moving on, this is their second most popular drink. It's made up of strawberry green tea. It has like daifuku, which is a type of mochi at the bottom here, and then it has like strawberry like puree lining the bottom. And it's also a very like pretty drink. So we're excited to try it.
This was a really good drink. I really liked how the sweetness of the milk once again was really cut by the strawberries tartness, and I think in this drink there's a good amount of textural variety, but it's not to the point with the mango drink where it was like a little bit extreme with the differences in the pomelo and it just doesn't feel like you're drinking chia seeds, as Sruti said. It's really good, and I really liked the softness of the mochi or the jelly. I'm not sure what it was, but yeah, I give it a 8 out of 10.
I actually really like this drink. I think that there was like a very sharp contrast in textures. I felt like it was like more like the mango was like a smoothie, but this one was like more like tea, so I really like that part, and I would give it like a 6 out of 10.
For this one, I think it was a lot more like liquidy than like the mango. I think the mango was more thick, but I really like the puree at the bottom, and it's very strawberry strong. Like it's really strong. And then I give it a 7 out of 10.
I like how you can taste the strawberry as well, and I feel like the strawberry puree at the bottom did have like a bit of a greeny, like it was a bit sour, which wasn't bad, but it was like a little bit surprising, and so I'd give it like a 7 out of 10.
Okay, so this is our third drink, and it's the taro mochi fresh milk tea, and what it's like, I think it's a taro based milk tea with mochi at the bottom. So my thoughts on this, I think it just tastes like a milk tea. I didn't really get the taro taste, but honestly I've never really had taro before, but I mean the texture of taro was just kind of like it was just like chewy. It wasn't like really mochi, so I didn't really like it that much.
I also thought it was really like milk tea heavy. When I ordered it, I thought it'd be more like taro like base, but there's a lot of like taro puree, like it's like mixed up taro that's just kind of like in solid / like mushy form. And I really like taro like boba drinks, so I think I'd give it like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I think because it's not like a taro flavored drink, it's just milk tea with like chunks of taro in it. The taro tastes like, it's like the texture of like clay, and it's like a little bit weird to eat, but like it's not bad. It's just like basic milk tea with like infusions of taro. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10.
I thought it was really good. I really liked the milk tea. I just love the flavored milk tea in general. I think that the taro felt more like a puree instead of a mochi, as others have said, and it felt kind of like it had the texture of mashed potatoes. This white stuff in the drink I could not really taste. I think this was also intended to be mochi. Maybe I just didn't get some in my sip, but I definitely got like a chunk of taro. If you're really into that authentic taro flavor, I think this would be good for you, but I like my artificial purple drinks, so yeah, I'd give it a 6. And last but not least, we have our classic brown sugar boba tea latte. Now, this is just a classic drink, has boba at the bottom, and is just a milk tea. There's no frills and there's no layers like the other drinks had, but it's a classic, and that's why we like it.
I actually like this. This is like just a very classic brown sugar boba milk tea, I would say. And the boba is actually like, you know how some places has like really weird or like really hard, really chewy boba? This boba actually has a nice like bouncy texture, which I really liked. It wasn't like too firm or too soft. So overall, I would give this like a solid 8 out of 10.
I think there was like, I think it just tastes like how any other boba drink would taste. I don't think there's any like specialty to it, but I do think that the boba, I know some places have like honey boba where their boba is like really sweet, but I think this boba is just, it just tastes like natural, and it's very chewy, I think. So I'd give it like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I don't really have many thoughts on this boba either. I think it's like basic. I give it a calm 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I actually think this was a really good drink. The boba itself was really nice with a really good texture. I know sometimes boba can be a little bit hard, and this was like perfectly cooked. It was like a good chewiness. The tea itself was really nice. I liked when I can taste the tea flavors. I can taste like the florally notes in the back, and it was really nice. And it also didn't have like a fatty mouthfeel to it as some teas do. Like it wasn't too cream forward, and I could taste the tea, but it was really good to add the milk. It was like creamy as well. I really liked it. I'd give it like an 8.
Final thoughts. Now, so starting with the atmosphere of the actual store, the store is like a pick up and go. There's very little indoor seating, and when we came here, the line was very long, and it took us, I think, around an hour to get our drinks. But other than that, like, there's a lot of like, there's a very big audience clearly, so you might have a large wait if you do plan on ever buying from this place. Workers did seem very like, they were very responsive, and they remade our drink when we got the wrong one, so it wasn't like, they were very dedicated. So I think it's just because there's a lot of demand for the drinks.
As for the price, I think the base price of the drink is like $6 and like 19 cents, around that range for a medium, and then it's like $7 for a large. We came during their soft opening, so it was like 2 drinks for 20% off, and so we thought the prices were relatively reasonable compared to other cafes that have opened recently. We think that's like on the more relatively like reasonable side.
For general comments about the store itself, the taste of the drinks overall is really good, and the crowd might just be because it's opening, as was mentioned. They did seem to have a lot of decorations up for opening week, and there were promotions going on, but overall I think the drinks taste was really good, and definitely exceeded my expectations.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Sruti,
Nicole,
and Siri
with the Portola Pilot.